90-day online course Level 4 is School of Workers, Part 2, Session 6, Submission. Submission. This is a subject of the utmost importance. A lack of submission from subordinates in ministry creates a dangerous climate within the local congregation. Many individuals are motivated by position, and these are called positional leaders. The danger of positional leaders. Positional leaders have no commitment to the greater vision of the church, nor do they have any connection to love and support the pastors on a personal level. Positional leaders are easily detected because they cannot be corrected. They make very little emotional or personal investment into supporting pastoral leadership, yet they covet the pastor's visibility, anointing, and authority. Positional leaders are looking for a platform to release their gifts. Positional leaders can rarely engage heart submission to pastoral leadership because their secret belief is that their gifts are equal to or even greater than the pastors they are called to serve. Positional leaders find it difficult to blend in with the congregation. Positional leaders are not content with anonymity and lack of visibility. Another positional leaders are too narcissistic to remain into the ordinary class of believers. They have the conduct of acts of submission without having the heart of submission. They are intent on working their way up and into the top tiers of leadership. Therefore, they will find a way to get as close as possible to the top tier of leadership in hopes of breaking into high-level positional leadership. It is not unusual for positional leaders to break a spiritual protocol years before they physically leave a ministry. They may continue in acts of service and obedience but have no tolerance for the very average and ordinary pastors they begin to see as a result of their close proximity. For these kinds of leaders, the relationships that were once awe-inspiring have become ordinary. Pastor's responsibility. Pastors should be very careful about prematurely releasing individuals to positions of responsibility. Pastors' mistakes. Too often, we release such positional leaders to assignments and then must remove them once discovering that they do not have a heart for pastoral vision. Rather, their allegiance is to having their own way. Biblical truths about submission. Living a life of submission is vital to the victorious Christian life. Hebrews 13:17. Obey those who rule over you, and be submissive, for they watch out for your souls, as those who must give account. Let them do so with joy and not with grief, for that would be unprofitable for you. Those who rule over you. Rule. Higiomai in the Greek. Chief in Luke 22 verse 26. Governor in Acts 7 verse 10. Acts 7 verse 10. And delivered him out of all his troubles, and gave him favor and wisdom in the presence of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he made him governor, or Higiomai, over Egypt and all his house.